Clover Hunter here today, and I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite ways to preserve my clovers that I find. One way is by taping them with just some magic scotch tape. And another fun way, if you get one on a long stem, you can dip it in wax and it turns out pretty cool. And I've had these for a couple years now and they've still stayed. So today I'm going to show you how quickly and easy that is. So congratulations on finding your 4-leaf clovers. The first things first is I'm going to show you how we tape them. Let me find. I think I'm going to go ahead and tape this one right here. Alright. So all you do is you take your magic scotch tape. You are going to lay it down on the table. You may not be able to see this angle. Don't mash too tight on the ends because you won't be able to pull it back up. On one side. Alright, so now that I've got the tape on there, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to tape the other side. Alright, I'm going to just pull that extra stem off there because I don't need it. Alright, so then you have this. You tape clover. And final touch, we're going to take a pair of scissors and cut the ends off. And ta-da! You have a preserved clover. And I have a bunch from over the years. And when you tape them, it really does still preserve the color. I have noticed if I've used like cheaper tape, sometimes it may not always, and they'll turn kind of this like browner color. Let me see if I can get it to go right. Which they're really cool too in their own way. What can I get in the camera? But nevertheless, they're not green. So if you'll notice, I use different types of tape at that day. But yeah, if you use the Scotch magic tape, it usually will preserve them green. Alright, now let's clean up this mess and let's go on to our second way to preserve the 4-leaf clover. Alright, like I showed you a couple examples before where I dipped them in the wax and it really held the shape, you know, and of course I dipped it in green wax, so it kind of added to the color a little bit. Alright, so you may not see this, but I do have like a piece of cardboard underneath me, so when I pull the wax out of the candle, I can lay it down to dry. Alright, so I was hoping I was going to find one with a long stem today, and I found like 4, so I was excited because I was like, this is the day to share how to preserve the clover. Alright, so you see this 4-leaf clover, and it's got the real long stem, so I've got this real long candle. I did light it probably about 10 minutes before I started the video, so the wax would have time to get hot and all. Alright, so I'm going to blow the candle out because I don't want to catch my clover on fire. Alright, cheers to that. Alright, now I am going to slowly drop my clover down. Try not to mess up the wick. Hold on, lads. Mommy's making a video. Alright. I'm going to pull this out. I've dipped it in the wax. I'm going to lay it flat on the cardboard. And I'm probably going to put it in for another dip in just a little bit. But now, since I've got a few of these, I'm going to go ahead and dip some more and see if any of them turn out better than the other. Sometimes that's the thing. They all turn out the way they're supposed to, though. Trust that. Alright, just dipping this long leaf four-leaf clover in some green wax. Let it kind of get over the leaves. Pull it out. And I'll lay it flat on the. You may have to like push the leaves back out while the wax is still wet. If you're doing this with your kids, maybe you do that part. Alright. I'm gonna dip the first one back in. Pull it out flat. Shoot the leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Switch it around. How can I switch it around? Alright, I'm just gonna turn the camera with it. Alright, so as you see, they're gonna dry just a little bit. And I'm not in the shot. Oh well. Alright, so they're gonna dry just a little bit. I'll show you that in a second. La da da, my back at angle. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're drying. And we're probably gonna put another clover in there since we have another long stemmed one. It's a little smaller, it might be easier to get covered. And you do have to do it kind of fairly quick before the wax dries. You may have to relight your candle and then. I had enough that time. Okay, pull it out of the wax. Pull it in the leaves and we'll let dry. Alright, so final product, as you see, you get that. And then you can like stick it in a little geode and just let it sit somewhere nicely. You can tuck the stem so no one sees it. But I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope this helps you preserve your clovers. It's definitely very doable. If I can do it, you can do it. Have a great day.